Now, the Wall Street Journal reporting that the Federal Reserve is taking a wait-and-see approach to raising interest rates. Joining us now, market watcher Dennis Gartman. Now, is the Fed responding to the obvious pressure from President Trump and the equally obvious pressure from a volatile stock market?
Let us hope they're not responding to the pressure from the president. Let us hope that the Federal Reserve remains away from the presidential pressures that are going on. And let's also remember, the Fed does not lead rates. It's amusing to me how everybody wants to talk about what is the Fed going to do. The Fed follows what rates have already done. Always have in history, will always continue to do so. The Fed does not lead, the Fed follows, and that's an important concept.
So we've got the 10-year Treasury yield. I know that's completely separate from the Fed.
Yes.
That yield this morning is 2.89%.
Might go lower.
Might go lower?
Might go lower.
Why? Because you think the jobs report indicates weakness in the economy?
Yeah, the jobs report, I think, is actually quite surprising. Everybody else had it. I got very lucky, and let's not mince words. Finding and hitting the jobs report on a number is absolutely abject, unadulterated luck. The other day I was on TV here at Fox, and I said it was going to be 155,000. It was 155,000. It was luck.
Disappointing.
But it was disappointing. No question about it, because the consensus going in was a tad under 200,000. 155 is a bit of a disappointment.
Does it make any difference to you as an investor and a market advisor?
Not really, because let's understand that the normal revisions in the monthly jobs number is plus or minus 40,000 to begin with. So if you hit 155, the reality is it's either 115 or 195. So does 155 change my opinion on the market? No, I'm bearish about stocks, have been for a while, continue to be. This does not change my opinion.
Let me repeat that. You are bearish about stocks.
Yes,
have been for fresh money in there.
No, I would not put fresh money in. I have been bearish on stocks since basically 6 months. I'm going to continue to be. I think it is a real bear market, and I think you have to be careful.
When you say it's a real bear market, that tends to last more than just a few months.
Yes, it tends to last a year or two, and I think that this one's going to. I think we'll see weak share prices on into the middle of 2019. No question.
You're a respected voice on Wall Street.
That's up for debate.
Yes, you are.
That's up for debate.
So would you tell our viewers, most of whom are longer-term investors, would you tell them to sell stuff, sell their stock?
I would tell them to raise cash 10 or 15% of their portfolio.
That means sell 10 or 15%?
Yeah, that means sell 10 or 15%. If you haven't already done it, I think you should do it. I think you're going to serve yourself well over the course of the next year.
All right, Dennis, strong stuff.
It's supposed to be, isn't it?
That's right.
Better to have an opinion than to be equivocal.
Oh, please, stop that. Thank you, Mr. Gartman. We'll see
Always
you soon.
good to see you.
Yes, sir. Good luck
Thanks,
now.
my friend.